On the news tonight, old student boost learning teaching activities in school, donates coding, robotic drone to alma mater. President Bola Tinubu Inowo visits late Rotimi Akeredolu's family. And welcome to NTA Ijebu, the news at 7. My name is Anthony Gandonu. Teaching and learning activities received a boost at Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu, as the learning of coding, robotics, and drone operations was introduced to the students to open their eyes to the world of artificial intelligence. Correspondent reports that the donor, who is also an old student of the school, Alhaji Mohammed Olalekan Ajia, promised to sponsor the project for 5 years. The handing over of the Mbashia coding, robotic, and drone projects to Ijebu Muslim College Old Students Association, ICOSA, by an alumnus of the school, Alhaji Olalekan Mohammed Ajia, is part of activities to commemorate his 70th birthday anniversary. The students who have been trained in the operation and handling of the multi-million naira project demonstrated their learning skill and could not hide their excitement as they showered encomiums on the facilitator of the project.
From this, I've been able to gain more about what I never thought I would be able to gain, about what I don't know before, just like the programming stuff, using the Python language, and then joining of different components just to bring out something palatable to the eyes.
We really appreciate him for the program he organized for us. It was an interesting program, and we say a big thank you to him from the in-depth of our heart.
The man did not even leave any stone unturned. He has spent such a humongous amount to make the place a reality. And we sincerely want to appreciate him because he's doing this for humanity. And this is a legacy that will live long after him.
The donor, Alhaji Olalekan Ajia, who is also the chairman, board of directors, NTA Abeokuta Pioneers Forum, explained the purpose of the donation.
If you cannot change the world, change your little corner. This is my little corner. This is where I grew up from being a child, teenager to a young person, dreaming big dreams. In the process, there were people who empowered us and made us see far beyond what we thought we could become. That is the reason I embarked on this project.
National President of ICOSA, Otumba Adewale Salami, while officially handing over the project to the principal of Ijebu Muslim College, Ijebu, noted that introducing the students to the world of artificial intelligence at this early stage is the best way to secure their future.
We also think that the future of the world is actually in the area of ICT, artificial intelligence in particular. So we are excited as an old student body to really have this type of acquisition of skill for our students, and we'll do everything possible to make sure that this program continues into the nearest future.
The event was well attended by dignitaries including veteran TV producer Tunde Kelani, members of NTA Abeokuta Pioneers Forum led by its president Adebayo Adeogun, as well as family members of the donor. Alhaji Mohammed Olalekan Ajia was a member of ICOSA 1967-1973 sets in Ijebu. Anthony Gandonu, NTA News. To health now. The Federal Medical Center Idiaba Abeokuta has carried out its first successful open heart surgery. The corrective surgery was performed on a 2-year-old boy. Kemi Orunsholu Sikiru has the details of this medical feat.
When the 1-year-old boy was taken into the theater, and the medical team picked up his couple for the first open heart surgery. The Federal Medical Center Idiaba Abeokuta stood at the threshold of history. The feat, the very first since the facility was established in 1993 was finally recorded after 4 hours of surgery by a medical team from the center, led by Dr. Augustine Olubeni.
Is we stop the heart, we stop the lungs, transfer the function to this machine. Okay, and then we repair what we want to repair, and when we finish repairing it, we transfer the function back to the heart and the lungs, and we start the heart again. Okay, and then we take the patient to the ICU to recover.
Basking in the euphoria of the milestone achieved, Medical Director of the Federal Medical Center, Abeokuta, Professor Adewale Olomu, attributed the success to the sustained investment of the federal government in the center and the dedication of its medical team.
It has been a very good achievement, and I feel extremely happy about this.
Other team members could not hide their joy over the feat.
We are first of all saying the Federal Medical Center Abeokuta is really glad, really encouraging, and then we are very proud of ourselves.
Believe that the patients would have progressive improvements in the clinical condition. It's going to impact the Abeokuta community or parents of the patients. The decision to put their trust in the capacity of the center to carry out the surgery was a tough one, but it has paid off. About 30 other patients are on the waiting list of the hospital for same purpose. As a tertiary health institution, the Federal Medical Center, Ijebu, Abeokuta, has been working in line with the mandate of the federal government to provide excellent and cost-effective tertiary health care services, improve the health of Nigerians, and contribute to the global fund of medical knowledge. All is well that ends well. It's a common cliche, but it perfectly captures the mood here at the Federal Medical Center in Ijebu, Abeokuta, which has now joined the league of foreign and domestic facilities with demonstrated capacity to carry out open heart surgery. Of course, this is good news for Nigeria health sector in general and potential victims in particular. In Abeokuta, Kemi Orisholisikiru, NTA.
Members of the Judicial Workers Union of Nigeria, Ogun State Chapter, have embarked on a 5-day mourning strike over non-payment of peculiar allowance to them, like their counterparts in other core ministries. Yemi Dalemo reports that business within and outside the courts were paralyzed across the state.
The Ogun State Chapter of the Judicial Workers Union of Nigeria have commenced a 5-day warning strike to press home their demand for the payment of 40% peculiar allowance to them. They claim that other workers in the core ministries are being paid this amount, and they have engaged the state government on the need to also see reasons with them so that they can also benefit from the peculiar allowance, which has not yielded any positive results. As at now, the Ijebu High Court is under lock and key as the workers decided to stay home to press home their demands. Apart from the silence that greeted the premises of the Ogun State Magistrate and High Court of Justice in Ijebu area of Abeokuta, other business operators whose economic activities depend on the functioning of the courts, such as typists, photocopy machine operators, among others, lament. Chairman, Judicial Workers Union of Nigeria, Ogun State Chapter, Comrade Ajiboye Olanriwaju, explained that the strike became necessary following the breakdown of negotiations with the state government.
On Saturday, 3rd February 2024, the Union held its congress at High Court premises in Abeokuta, where a 20-day ultimatum was issued to the government for government to do the needful, at least pay the 40% of the judicial worker who happen to be an independent body, or else we will shut down our courts for 5 days warning strike. The 5-day warning strike commenced yesterday and will last for 5 days, except the government accedes to the request of the union.
The Workers' Union notes that if nothing tangible comes up after the warning strike, they will have to embark on full industrial action to press home their demands. In Abeokuta, Yemi Dalemo, NTA News.
Still on labor matters, the Nigeria Labour Congress has commended the professional conduct of security personnel during its nationwide protests.
The protesters overwhelmingly successful, thus it attained the key objectives of the two-day protest on the first day. However, the NEC resolved to continue the protest today with simultaneous press conferences across all the states of the Federation by the state councils of the Congress, including the national headquarters. It also reaffirmed and extended the 7-day ultimatum by another 7-day, which now expires on the 13th of March, within which the government is expected to implement all the earlier agreements of the 2nd of October 2023 and other demands presented to the National Assembly during the nationwide protest, after which NEC will meet to decide its next line of action.
Streamlining the duplication of agencies and departments for better functionality, capacity, competence and cost-cutting measure by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has been commended. This was by guests on Good Morning Nigeria while discussing the best to implement the Oronsoye report. Ibrahim Bello Guda has the details.
The Oronsoye's report seeks to merge and streamline agencies and commissions whose responsibilities are duplicated as well as scrap order. Guests in Good Morning Nigeria say if properly implemented will save cost and enhance governance. They commended the present administration for the paradigm shift and political will to implement the report, which seeks to others focus on functionality, productivity, and cut the cost of governance.
Each ministry or which agency is always asking for capital projects here and there. So this, I think we bring them together, we match some, resume some, scrap some, that line of cost. The block we have in Nigeria, we have a president who's committed, and he wants to do the right thing. So what we need to do is that we have to put forward administrative processes to ensure that we can actually support the president to achieve his goals.
They, however, expressed concern over disparity in salary structures, cadre, promotion, assessment, and salary of agencies, and commission to be merged or scrapped.
This is a duty for government to look at this process of streamlining things, to look at the salary disparities in all governments of government, actually all government institutions. If I go to school and I have a degree, let's say in chemical engineering, and I have to find myself in one of the business of government, I really must suffer salary disparity with my counterparts who is working for another government agency. There should be a way of bridging all these gaps.
So the process should not be an intervention, a flash in the pan, that okay, we are going to implement the policy. What we needed is a seamless governance reform process that this will be a part of. And if we don't get that, then there is a problem. Because as government, the executive will continue to fight the system, the National Assembly will continue to lose the system, as you pointed out with so many things. The guests were also unanimous on the need to go beyond the SIA report while calling for scrutiny as a result of current economic realities when establishing more agencies and commissions. In Abuja, Ibrahim Bello Gunda, NTA News.
The news continues after this timeout.
Hello, my bro. Man, the rain is so heavy here. And there's so much traffic. I think we should postpone, huh?
Not a chance. Aisha.
We don't quit, guys. I'll be there.
Done.
Two files received.
I'm on my way. Take first right in 50 meters and you're there.
Copy that. Aisha, where are you?
Guess where?
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Move. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Runway X.
The future of fashion showcasing.
Very impressive. How did you pull that off?
With Nigeria's top tech talents.
And Globe.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data. Glow with pride.
It is spaces an event. Yes, it is. Join us this Saturday, the 2nd of March, 2024 8:30 p.m. on our program tagged Faces and Events on NTA Ijebu, channel 103 on StarTimes, and our social media platform on Facebook NTA Ijebu, also on YouTube NTA Ijebu, as we bring to your viewing pleasure the installation of a real estate developer, Alhaji Prince Dr. Abdulwahab Babatunde Oshinaya, Chairman, CEO Yawa Investment and Construction Company Limited, as Magaji Adini of Ijebu Land, and the 75th birthday ceremony. Join us.
Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has paid a condolence visit to the family of the late Ondo State Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu.
In company of the state's governor, Lucky Ayedatiwa, his deputy, and the former APC national chairman, B.C. Akonde, was in Owo, the hometown of the former governor, where he visited the widow, children, and some other relatives of the deceased. President Tinubu comforted Mrs. Betsy Anyanwu Akeredolu and urged her to remain strong with solace in the legacy of her late husband. Earlier, the president visited Olowo of Owo, Oba Ajibade Ogunoye, where he was received by members of the Ondo State Council of Traditional Rulers. Olowo of Owo thanked the president for his visit and promised the support of traditional rulers for his administration.
Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun has described the death of Olori Yetunde Taiwo Gbadebo as an irreparable loss that marks the end of an era within the Gbadebo royal family of Egbaland. The governor notes that the demise of the late Olori Gbadebo is the departure of a mother who devoted her lifetime to the well-being of her family, the community, and the country at large. He urged the entire Gbadebo family not to mourn her demise, but to celebrate the transition to the glory of a quintessential mother who lived a fulfilled and remarkable life. The governor adds that the late Olori served meritoriously in different capacities in the nation's public sector, especially as an exemplary resident electoral commissioner in the defunct Federal Electoral Commission, and also served as the only female member on the committee that deliberated on the creation of Ogun State. Late Olori Yetunde Gbadebo died on Tuesday, 20th of February 2024 at the age of 66. May her soul rest in perfect peace. And that ends our news tonight. Join us tomorrow for another edition. From me, Anthony Gandonu. Good night.